Hello?
Jessica,
Yes.
I was trying to get a hold of you. What are you doing?
Hanging out? Oh, who is this?
My name is Farnsworth Liquorhouse, and I am a professor of engineering down at the university in Puerto Rico, the University of Science, and I was calling to speak with you about a possible research sabbatical. How does that sound? I got your name.
Good,
I got your name from Christopher Martin. Does that name ring a bell?
Yes.
He's a professor of yours, isn't he? Am I correct?
Yes.
So, he said you were one of his more competent students, and we have a large research project underway. Are you familiar with a machine called the Large Hadron Collider?
No.
The Large Hadron Collider is a particle accelerator that's 17 miles in circumference. It's the biggest machine that's ever been built. Now, have you ever seen any kind of programming on the Science Channel, perhaps, of the Large Hadron Collider, the particle accelerator that discovered the Higgs boson?
No.
Aren't you an engineering student?
Yes.
And you've never heard of the biggest machine ever built, the Large Hadron Collider?
No.
I mean, I could give you a minute. Are you near a computer? You can Google it. I can understand if this is a little, overwhelming. But my proposition to you, Jessica, is that down at the University of Science, we are preparing to build an even bigger hadron collider. Now, the particle accelerator in Geneva, Switzerland, the LHC, this machine discovered the Higgs boson. It probes the depths of nature itself. Okay? And they discover particles. Now, we here in the Americas feel that our science programs have been lacking. And we here want to build a bigger machine than the one in Geneva, Switzerland. It's going to be the biggest hadron collider in the entire world. Does this sound like something you'd be interested in? I mean, this is groundbreaking research, my dear. This opportunity is not going to be presented to you probably ever again in your life. Now, it's going to be also lucrative for you monetarily. So, what's going to happen here is that this particle accelerator, instead of probing the depths of nature, we plan on smashing together particles in the hopes that we can create wristwatches to sell. But this machine is going to be at least 5 times as big. It's going to be about a $30 billion machine. It's the biggest machine in the world. But we got to get some of our cash back. You understand? We need good engineers, Jessica. The Large Hadron Collider cannot be the biggest machine in the world anymore. We have to build a bigger Hadron Collider. The biggest Hadron Collider ever.
It's going to be huge.
It's going to be huge. That's correct. That's correct, Jessica. You understand now. We need good engineers on this. I mean, if we're going to spend $30 billion to build this gigantic, huge machine, as you called it, we have to make some of our money back.
Can you spell it for me so that I can
these are gonna be high dollar watches that we're making here at this particle accelerator, and then we hope to move up to more complex things like a bicycle, or like sporting equipment like baseball bats and whatnot.
Okay, yeah, sounds interesting.
Okay, well that's good that we have your interest. Can I email you? And at a later date, we can set up the air travel down to Puerto Rico. You can come see the space. It's swamp right now, but we're gonna what we plan on doing is killing all the wildlife and removing everything out of there.
All right,
Jessica.
I'm not sure that I'm okay with that, but I mean.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna build the biggest hadron collider that the world has ever seen, there's gonna
space. I got it.
You need the space, exactly, because again, it's huge.
Huge.
It's a huge hadron collider. that Large Hadron Collider is not going to be at the top of the food chain of particle accelerators anymore. It's the Huge Hadron Collider.
Yep.
You get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Well, I will send you an email here shortly, and you let me know, and you can help get down to Puerto Rico as quick as you can, so we can start displacing all these people that live on the site where the machine's going to be built.
Yep, sounds good.
Well, I'm glad you're going to be along for the ride, Jessica. I cannot wait to meet you again. My name is Farnsworth Liquorhouse. I am the professor of engineering. Excuse me, at the University of Science. Thank you, Jessica.
Hello.
Thank you. Okay, take care, sweetie.
All right, bro.
Hello?
Alex.
Yes.
How you doing, son? My name is Farnsworth Liquorhouse. I'm new chief engineering assistant to Mr. Fitzgerald at Penn State Altoona. How you doing tonight?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty well, son. I was going through some of the student records here, some of the students in the department. I was just going through your file here and looking at a few things. Seems you've failed a few classes in the past. Is that correct?
Incorrect. I have never failed a class.
You've never failed a class. You've never had to take a class over again.
I have.
Okay,
I've never gotten an F in a class.
So we've already started off on the wrong foot here, son. You flat out lying to me. So okay.
Incorrect.
Well, I beg to differ. Moving on. So how am I to believe that you're going to be a contributing member of this team? What gives me the right to believe that?
What team is this again?
I am the chief engineering assistant to Mr. Fitzgerald at Penn State Altoona. Now don't start badgering me with questions, son. I'm the one who called you. You understand?
What is this for, though?
Well, I said I was going through the student records and I came across your file, and it seems to be pretty extensive in the failure department. I'm just concerned that I'm going to be wasting my time helping a guy out who doesn't necessarily give two craps.
What?
Alex Costa, right?
Correct.
I mean, how much is it going to cost me to get you to try this semester?
I
does the cat have your tongue? I mean, son, maybe you'd be better off, learning how to run plumbing pipes or something. I mean, that's just my 2 cents. I mean, are you really going to give me 100% effort this semester? Because, I mean, we're looking to send students down to the Huge Hadron Collider that's being built in Puerto Rico. I already talked to another student, Jessica, already, and she's on her way down there as we speak.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever heard of the Large Hadron Collider?
Yes, I have.
Okay, well, did you know that the Americas are building their own version, a bigger version, the Huge Hadron Collider?
No.
Not so cocky now, are we? The ball is in my court here, Alex, is what I'm trying to tell you. I mean, don't get out of line with me this year, son. I can tell by you're a little cocky, and it's really starting to irk me. So I'm just telling you to watch your step this year, son, okay? And maybe you could be one of the people going down to the Huge Hadron Collider. We need to get people down there to rip all the trees and stuff out, before we go and start, breaking ground. So just a fair warning. That's all I'm trying to tell you. I mean, this is I know we got off on the wrong foot. You were lying to me, but I think we can look past that.
What is it you want from me?
I mean, all I'm looking for is at least try.
Mm-hmm.
Just try this semester is all I'm asking you.
Okay.
I mean, are you serious about going to work on the Huge Hadron Collider? I mean, what does the Large Hadron Collider do? Can you tell me that?
I mean, dealing with stuff I'm not educated to work with.
Well, that's the wrong attitude to have. That's the wrong attitude to have. What kind of engineering do you see yourself doing in 10 years? The correct answer is the correct answer is working on a Huge Hadron Collider. See, that's where you got this. You got this game plan in your head, and it ain't gonna go down like that, Alex. I'm trying to tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
Life isn't what you think it's gonna be, son. Oh, hold on. I got another student coming in here. I'll call you back, Alex. Come sit over here, Henry. Let me talk to Henry, and I will call you back. Sit down, son. All right, Alex, I'll call you back in a little bit.
All right.
All right, thank you, Alex. Sit down, Henry.